What's up, gamers? Um, I want to share a gaming experience I had with you last night. Last night I used a trap from ZigCopasetic. It was a wall trap he spoke of in one of his videos, um, where the characters go into a room and the doors lock behind themselves, and basically there's these certain nooks in the room on the side of the wall, that indentations in the wall. Um, that are big enough for a person to fit into, and the opposite wall across the other side starts to move, like in Star Wars, how the walls move together. Well, one wall moves slowly um, towards the other wall, squishing the player characters. Now, I had 5 player characters, so I described that there was 3 indentations in the wall that were just big enough for a single human crouched over to fit in. Um, and that they would be flush inside, completely inside the indentation in the wall. And I had the wall move, one um, one square, 5 feet or whatever at first, and then I had to pick up to 10 feet around, and then 3, and then it was at the edge. And so they knew they had one round left. It was at the very gotten to 5 feet, and they were arguing about what to do, and they were trying different things, trying to block it with rocks and brace themselves. They were searching the wall. Um, they were searching the cubby holes at first. Now I had also put poison in the cubby holes, a gas trap in the little indentation cubby holes in the wall, um, so that when the wall got within 5 feet, it would release this poisonous gas in the cubby hole, and those party members that were selfish enough to go into those cubby holes, who favored their lives over the other allies, got poisoned. And so basically what happened is the wall kept coming. Now I had to disarm in the wall, and they did spot it at the end, but they didn't get it. Um, the wall kept coming in, and it got within 5 feet, and they were arguing the whole time. And Dan, who plays a barbarian, um, he is believe it or not, a diplomatic barbarian. He plays a he's an ambassador for his barbarian king, um, to this republic, and his character flipped out if anybody was going to go hide in the cubby holes and not try to help, and he was going to rage and fight everybody. And so Zig had said that it would cause a lot of drama in the party, and it would cause a division, and it did. And I'm wondering if this division will continue throughout the throughout the rest of the game. Now, Joel, uh, Joel's character, Kusis, Dur, Pete's character, and Matt's character, Iselder, they all hid in the wall, and actually, Dur left the wall at the last second to try to help. Um, so she actually didn't get poisoned. But the other 2 characters got poisoned. They made their saves, though. Well, Matt did, but it didn't make a save. He failed to save. But by the time the effects wore off, it didn't really matter, which kind of beat. But anyway, the trap really worked. It really worked to divide the party. Um, Basically, it's a sliding wall, and you leave 3 indentations in the opposite wall for the characters to hide in, and you leave half as many indentations as the party. So if there's 4, you leave 2. If there's 6, you leave 3. I had 5, so I left 3. Um, the trap really worked really great. Um, it doesn't really matter what they do. It's just there to provide um, division. Now I thought that there had to be something with the trap, so I added the poison into the cubby holes. uh, just so that um, they would there would be a trap there still. So it was almost like I in chess, like I was thinking a move ahead of them. Like, all right, so they're gonna go hide in the cubby hole, so I'll gas the cubby holes at the end when it gets within 5 feet. But Zig, it was a great trap, and thanks for posting that. And I'll make a link to his video if I can find it, and I'll link this to that video. Um, anyway, thanks. I used it. I'm not really good at traps, but that trap was pretty cool, and it definitely causes division in the party as the wall comes creeping in, and there's out of space, not enough spaces. It's like what is that game where you run around a group of chairs? I can't remember. Musical chairs. Musical chairs. Yeah, it's like musical chairs, but with the D&D trap. Anyway, Zig, thanks a lot, man. And I'll talk to you guys soon. I highly recommend using that trap sometime. It's great.